Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Startup Panic. I certainly hope you're having a good one, because I'm a little bit excited. I'm keen to see what this game is about, because I actually have almost no idea. I was offered a code for this game, and I accepted it after taking a little bit of a look and seeing what it was about, and realizing that this reminds me of Game Dev Tycoon a little bit. It reminds me of another game called Startup Company, I think that's the name of it. Reminds me a teeny tiny little bit of Software Inc. The premise is kind of the same. You're a startup company trying to make it big, I think. I really don't know much about this game. And it looks a little bit, and this is something I'm not too sure how many of you are going to know what I'm talking about. It looks a little bit like Habbo Hotel. And it looks a bit like a mobile game as well, I'm not going to lie, but it looks a bit like Habbo Hotel. So I figured we'd learn it together because I've not played it yet, and it's been a long time since I've booted up a game that I know nothing about. I mean, Cyberpunk doesn't count, it's an RPG and it's a story-based game, but a game like this, I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's just dive in and learn it together. We'll start a new game. I'm sure I will start a new game. Yeah, I got like 30 seconds into a save to make sure the game worked. So this will be me. It's gonna be, oh God, I can spell my name properly. It's gonna be me. Company's gonna be Nerdrosoft, of course. And the home base, I mean, good Lord, Western Europe, I guess, why not? That'll do. That'll do. There's apparently like a bit of a story to the start of this as well. So you got all this, you got the boss comes in. I want those features done by tomorrow morning. Looks like you'll be pulling another all-nighter. You know, they're all complaining. This guy down here is having an existential crisis. That computer just blew up. I quit, though. I quit because I'm a rebel without a cause. And also, apparently, I certainly hope I've got savings, because quitting a nice IT job to go start a new company is brave, is what it is. I've heard. I wouldn't know myself, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, this is apparently my bedroom. This is a lot nicer than my actual bedroom. Oh, God. Oh, look at this smug prick down here. Oh, boy. Hi there. I'm happy to see you. I know you probably recognize me from my previous work, but hey, there's no harm in doing an introduction. My name is Snip. James Snip. These past few years, I've been working for a big, shiny corporate company, and now they've replaced me with a younger, brighter, sexier female named it's probably best not to mention her name. Anyway, now I'm working freelance, helping new startups achieve their dreams. Is there any way I can get rid of you? Harsh. And here I thought startup people would be more considerate. The answer is, you can't. I have an agreement with the game developer stating that I will provide a free service for startups in exchange for a place in the game. Now, you've chosen a name for your startup, but a name alone won't make people use your app. You need to develop a feature to attract people to your app. Click the feature button on the left panel. Okay, so we're gonna go through the tutorial for this game. I know nothing about it, but I'm curious, right? So, open the project menu and select feature. So, what have we got? Projects, employees, that's locked. We've got company, we got settings, we got $4,000 cash. No users. I'm gonna pause the game up there. Is it space to do that? So 1 is paused, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll keep it paused for a second. I can zoom in a little bit. I can't move the camera around. There's probably no point given the space of the room. So the objective is to create a landing page. So project, feature, choose a feature to develop. Complex features may require more employees. Okay. So a landing page is a website where your visitor arrives and learns about your product. It is the face of your startup, so it will need aesthetic skill, execute it well, and it could be love at first sight for users, even if someone eventually files for a divorce. Execute it poorly, and your startup's face will have lots of pimples that scare away visitors before they try out your product. So recommended stats: to development cost 600, Income per 1,000 users is between $1.22 and $12.24. So it's like YouTube income. That's generous for YouTube income though. That's pretty generous. I think. That's, to be fair, that's probably about the right range for YouTube income. I think YouTube income can go from anywhere from like $1 per 1,000 to a fair bit higher. Actually, no, it can go from a lot lower than $1. I don't know what YouTube income is. I've been doing this as my full-time job since 2016, and honestly, I have no idea what, my rough average is for money per 1,000 views. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you, so that's fine. Maintenance per 1,000 users is 857. That's where they get you. Development time will be 18 days for a landing page? For a single landing page? All right, recommended employees is 1, so we'll do that. So, choose your employee or employees. Employees do their best work when they have high motivation. Pay attention to the recommended number of employees. Working with fewer than recommended leads to poor work. Adding more than recommended leads to a longer development time. Interesting. Okay, so recommended stats is 2. The cost is that. So we can do that. 1 of 1. We're gonna have me do it, and choose the priority for this feature. Set your priorities for the feature. Read the feature's description to help you decide. So it's a page for the website. I mean, I feel like I feel like half of it has to be aesthetic. And then maybe 25 for usability and 25 for technology. Or maybe 40 on aesthetics and then maybe 30 on usability and 30 on technology. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll try it. Let's develop it. So that's my current objectives. That's fine. So create a landing page. We're now preparing it. So I guess at this point we're just waiting. So let's speed the game up to 3 times normal speed there. And I guess, I don't know. Oh my God. Do I have to wait? I mean, how long did it say? It was going to take 18 days? I have no idea. So I just sit and wait for this to tick by. That's fine. Implementation's going on. I guess it's nearly done. That's all right, I guess. So we're now testing it and it's done. And actually a 9.3 is not bad. We're getting 1143 per 1,000 users, 857 in maintenance per 1,000 users. So we're getting a little bit of a profit per 1,000. Okay. So feature review from BitBite. Adds bug-free as a pest controller's house. 2 thumbs up for your site in a world where websites can be more glitch than glitz. I'll take it. I will take it. So, the company trait has been unlocked. I have no idea what that means. I'm sure the game's going to tell me. Company traits unlocked. Develop a feature and get points that can be redeemed for a company trait. You can start redeeming your points by accessing the company trait option in the left menu. So open the company traits menu. Building a feature with a high score will earn you points to spend on company traits. Each feature can grant you up to 2 trait points. The higher the score, the more points you will earn. Okay. Well, let's, oh, this guy's back. It was my voice, but higher, wasn't it, for this guy? Congratulations, you've made your first feature. It's just a landing page, but it's the front page of your startup. You won't get many users just by creating a landing page. Try making other features as well. So target users will want to come to your website. Oh, and one more thing. Do note that some features will bring more income than others. Always try to develop those kind of features first. Okay, let's pause. So we have 2 objectives. Spend a point on a company trait and create 4 new features for my startup. So, office trait, company traits. Choose the trait that will give you the most advantage. The trait cost will increase every time you redeem a trait. So, we have Go Green. It's just a word we throw around to get employees to save electricity and reduce operational costs. We have this, which is pretty loved. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Furniture cost goes down. I don't really think we need to deal with that. And research development cost goes down by 20%. That seems like it would be a pretty good one. Honestly, let's do go green so the rent comes down a little bit. Use hypnotherapy to make your employees agree to lower their salary. No, I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Salary is not a big deal right now since it's just me. Let's do that. So we'll have corporate spy so that research development costs go down. That seems a little shady, but sure, we'll do that. And then current bonus. So research development cost minus 20%, office rent minus 5. That's fine by me. So we've spent the point on company traits, and we've done that. So we'll get $500 for doing that, which is fantastic. So now we need to create 4 new features for the startup. So if we have a look, we have, I mean, we have a path that we need to take here. So register. Users will be able to register and log into your site by filling out information like name, email, password, favorite food, thoughts about dubstep, birthmark locations, etc. You know, casual stuff. Your usability skill will be useful here. Okay, so income per 1,000 users is that, maintenance is that. We can do that. So yeah, we'll just have me do it. We'll continue. And I reckon usability would be the main one on this. And then maybe technology as well. The aesthetics of being able to register, I don't think matter too much. So let's do 30 and 20. Let's do it that way. That seems like a pretty good way to do it. So let's develop that. And we can go ahead and let people register to the website, which is fair enough, I guess. We also have 2 users, which is kind of cool. I don't know why we have 2 users, but we have 2 users. It's this game though, right? This is pretty chill. I'm kind of really enjoying this. It's just a really chill experience. It just reminds me of playing Game Dev Tycoon back in the day. So technology is up there, usability is up there, aesthetics up there. We got an 8.8, and we've got easy as pie, but then I'm biased. I'm a baker. You could use this site while asleep. It's so simple, and I need a lot of sleep. I'm a baker. I get up early. Why is a baker reviewing my website? That's odd. That is odd. So we've got Andrew Alatorre. Well, guess who? Andrew, how have you been? Last time I saw you were at the graduation party. I'm great. I'm working for the big company incorporated now. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. What can I do for you? My company needs a system analyst, and I remember you were the best analyst in the class. Huh. Yeah, sorry, man. I just began running a startup. Really? Do you know, only 1 out of 10 startups survive, and only 5% survive in the first 5 years. It's 3%, but who's counting? You know, you will work longer hours than most people, right? Not to mention, you'll have more responsibility. Are you suicidal? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I feel like that's an unnecessary thing to have in the game. This isn't a bit. I'm not joking. I'm not like speaking for my character here. I feel like having this guy say, "Are you suicidal?" because you want to have a startup is a little unnecessary. I'm just gonna put that out there. That just seems really just unnecessary. Anyway, yeah, don't forget, I'll have a crappier salary too. But creating a startup is something I want to do. I like the freedom and culture it brings. I see. Well, best of luck with your startup then. Yeah, what a prick. What a prick. All right, let's see here. So we've got more features to do. What is this? So text ads. A text ad is a form of marketing communication that advertisers can use to promote their product or service using simple text. Advertisers will pay for space on websites/apps to promote their products, most likely in banners next to cat pictures. Aren't they the cutest? No, then make it cute with your aesthetic and usability skills. So aesthetic and usability, decent little bit of money there. So we'll do this. We will have me do it, of course. And aesthetic, I reckon 50. Let's do 40. Let's do 40, 40, 20. We'll do it that way. So we'll get that developed, and you know, it'll take a little bit of money, but that's fine. No big deal. We can deal with that. We do only have $2,700 though. So what else have we got? So we got employees, employee list. We've got me. My motivation's doing all right. That's nice. I'm also the CEO. I feel like I'm living in a game. All right. Good. Company profile, Nerdsoft. Monthly report is that. Company value is 0. All right. Fair enough. Whatever. That's fine, I guess. Little bit of company value would be nice. So technology usability, not bad. 9.3. We got 2261 per 1,000 users. Income or maintenance is that. Easier to use than a spoon. Everything in the right place and clearly labeled. A 5-year-old could show a 3-year-old how to work it. Now that you've started your own business, you have to pay the monthly bill. You will be charged $200 per month. I see you've created a text ads feature. Great job! Hopefully, you will make some money when users start coming in. You only have a few users coming to your website right now, so you need to do contract work to pay for the cost of feature development. Choose the contract work project you think you'll complete with a high score. When clients are satisfied with your work, your company's rating will go up. In turn, this will attract better clients. When clients are disappointed with your work, your company's rating will go down, and your team's morale will follow suit. So, congratulations! You've unlocked the contract work option. Contract work is the quickest way to get quick cash before your startup is mature enough. Just make sure you pay attention to the job description and number of recommended employees. You can do some contract work projects to get quick cash for your startup. They will be updated periodically. So let me pause because I have 2 objectives. What do I need to do? 1 successful contract job. Okay. So I have 3 points to spend by the looks of it. So what is this? Use an open source and free software to reduce development cost. Use mandatory tips in contract work to increase the reward. I kinda like the sound of both of those, but I can only pick one. I think we'll increase the reward of contract work. And I think we'll go for, I mean, employee salary doesn't matter. Furniture cost doesn't matter. I'm just going to hold on to the points that we have. I don't think we don't really need to spend all of them right now. So project-wise, contract work, choose a contract work project. The more you successfully complete contract work projects, the better your company rating, the better the clients, and the better the payouts. So, reward of 4,458 for that one. What do we need to do? Take screenshots of our app and make the app store image. Aesthetic skill is a must. Okay. So, I mean, that one pays pretty well, I reckon. I mean, that one's 9 days. I think we'll take the 9-day one. So what do we need to do? We have a new website we're working on and need some things changed. It's a static HTML site. After this small project's done successfully, we have many more projects in the works and would love to develop an ongoing relationship for future work. Okay. Let's take that. 9 days is nothing. So we'll have me do it, because of course we will. And, I mean, it doesn't really say, so static HTML, I'm going to say 50 on usability, 30 there, 20 there, we'll develop it, and we'll see how that goes. So, let's, I mean, 9 days, again, is nothing. Hopefully the score is good enough to get me a little bit of money. I mean, $500 regardless is not bad. Now, let's see here. 4.8. Minimum score. Maybe technology should have had a bit more there. It was probably technology and usability that I needed more than anything else. Okay. I'll take it. I got my payment. So, congrats on your performance. It was so outstanding that tomorrow, Athlon Dusk will send you an invite to become part of the reptilians. Good job. Okay. So, objective completed. We got some cash for that. I reckon I'm gonna pause and do another one. So, let's see. Contract work. HTML developer for a website update. Okay, we could do that again. Minimalist t-shirt design. I mean, let's do this one. It's a little bit more, money's not bad. We could just do a basic one, but we'll just do, we'll do this one, right? So we'll take the job. We're going to put me on it because of course we are. It's only me that can be on it. And we'll do 40% technology, 40%, I think, usability, and try 20 on aesthetics and see how that goes. Hopefully better than the last one. We did a minimum score of 4. So hopefully we actually get that minimum score and we don't completely mess this up. It'd be a little bit of a disaster if we did. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. 4.9. I'll take it. We actually, sure. Sure. Okay, so I have the Brian Ghostlings. Brian Ghostlings of brains. It looks like it's been photoshopped. Okay, sure. That'll do. We got some money. We got some money. Let's go ahead and we need to create more features. So, I can't go back and redevelop these either. But the rating so far has been fine. So, profile page. A profile page is a visual display of personal data associated with a specific user. On this page, users can share their name, profile picture, perfume preferences, favorite names for a ska band, credit card, social security number, among other basic personal data. Needs aesthetic skill to make it visually pleasing. Okay, we can do that. So obviously me, and let's do 50 on aesthetics, and let's do 25 here and 25 here, and we'll develop that. Should be easy enough to do that. And then we have some more choices to make in terms of features, because at this point we get to add friend, profile page themes, theme shops, and things like that, which we can't really do right now. And then we get into comments. Basically what it sounds like is at the minute, we're building a social media platform, is what we're building. Eventually it seems like we're going to go into a games marketplace, video ads, image ads, targeted ads, edit video, tags, create playlist. So at some point, I guess we're, upload image, send video, upload video, mobile apps, push notifications, public API. So basically we're building a social media platform is what we're doing right now. Which is, I guess, fine. That's kind of cool. I didn't really realize that's what we're building, but yeah. We'll build ourselves a social media platform and see how that ends up going. And I'm also realizing that, I mean, I have 2 users and I'm making profile pages. I feel like I'm going to need, there's got to be a point at which we're going to bring in a bunch of, there's got to be some killer feature for this, right? So that was 9.1, easier to use than a spoon. That's fantastic. Still only 2 users though. And let's see, create landing page, objectives, blah, 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 blah. Create 4 new features for my startup. That's fine. So I think we need to make 1 more, right? Also, we have more traits, which is lovely. Use your smooth talk to lower the cost of the penalty. Reduce development costs. That's not a bad idea. I think we will do that. Reduce the development costs further. And voluntary crunch. Let it be known that starting today, we are introducing a voluntary crunch. It's totally voluntary-ish. Okay, yeah, that's fine, I guess. We need to make 1 more feature though. So this is where we start getting into branching things. So I'm inclined to say that adding friends is probably more important than profile page themes. But they're both going to take about the same amount of time. They both have the same costs, roughly. So, and a theme shop seems like a way to make money. So profile page themes. Some people like a blue background for their profile page. Others like bright green text on an orange background. And the guy who dresses up as a bat loves everything to be black and gray. And who can judge, right? With this feature, users will be able to customize their profile page to fit their desires. Of course, aesthetic skill is important here. So, we'll have me do it again. Aesthetics, I'm going to say 60. And I'm going to say 20 and 20. And that might be risky, but I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how that goes. So, we'll get profile page themes done. It's hopefully going to make people relatively happy, I guess. And then we're probably going to want to go look at some more contract work is what we're going to want to do. Probably. Definitely a solid chance, at the very least, that contract work might be something worth doing. Especially some of those easier kind of low-level ones. We could probably get a considerable amount of cash by doing that. But let's have a look here. So, we got a 7.7. That's actually... That's not great. And actually, in terms of the review, bad is too short a word for how awful this website is. Interesting. You'd reach for diabolical. Interesting. We got a trait point though, so I'll take it. And we're now up to 267 users. And we got a $1,000 bonus for that. So here's what I'm thinking, right? My motivation is terrible right now. How do I motivate me? Can I... Oh, hello. Whoa, look at those stats. Users have really started joining your website. You've done a really great job. I never thought you'd make it. What do you mean you never thought I'd make it? Hush, it's not important. The important thing is keeping the users you already have. Getting a user to come and join a site is difficult, but persuading them to keep using your service will be exponentially more challenging. You must continue to expand your startup by developing new features. This will ensure users stick around. I would love to see how you grow your startup, but unfortunately, I have a date with another assistant. Oh, I forgot her name. It's Siri Okay, have a monthly balance of 200 or more. Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. Now, the profile pages were not very good. They really weren't. And technology and usability on this thing were not very great either. They really weren't. The aesthetics were fine, the trait points were whatever, but technology and usability, I don't know that I can redo this or anything like that, so I think we're just kind of stuck with it being a bit crap. But I do want to go to the theme shop because that seems like a good way to make some money. So 24 days. Let's see. Some users place black text on a black background and complain that the text is missing. To avoid such a disaster, buy a theme instead. It's okay if you can't design, just make sure they pay you properly for your aesthetic skill. Okay. So, let's do 50 on aesthetic. Let's do 25. Let's do 25, and let's hope that that's a bit better. So we'll get this developed. I feel like this is going to be a way to bring some good money into the company. And if it does, that'll be kind of fantastic. If it doesn't, then, well, bugger. But yeah, I kind of feel like this will be a way to bring a bit of money in. I imagine a theme shop would be, I don't know, something. I mean, obviously people have to pay for themes, right? They see a theme that they really like. They're like, oh, I'll put $2 in that. That seems like a good way to make some cash. So let's see here. It is 5.8. It's terrible. It's terrible. The income is all right, but it's terrible. My company's status has gone down. I feel like my guy isn't good enough, honestly. Whoa, look at that scar. It's so bad I thought a toddler made it. Wait, on second thought, a toddler can do better than that. What happened? I don't know. It's like my brain's refusing to cooperate. You're demotivated. Sometimes when you receive a piece of bad news, failed in contract work, or are simply tired after working in your startup, your motivation will decrease. Take time off and go on vacation. You will be as fresh as new in no time. Stop working to be more productive? It's somewhat ironic and makes sense at the same time. But I'm not sure about our cash, though. Here, let me pay for your first vacation. Next time, make sure you save some money for a vacation or reserve for when some pirate kidnaps your employee. Thanks. Wait, you're kidding about the pirate, right? Sure, probably. Life's a mystery, and we never know for sure what happens in the future, right? Weird. But thanks for the treat. I'll go on vacation to clear my mind. Congratulations, vacation is unlocked. Vacation will give you time for your employees to recharge their energy. To send an employee on vacation, click on your employee and press the vacation button in the lower right. Okay. So can I just like, oh, hello. Wait, I'm making money. I've got 5,857 users. Oh my God. That theme store was exactly what we needed. Congratulations, training is unlocked. Train your employee to increase their attributes. To train your employee, click on the employee and click the training button in the lower right. Okay, I'd like to pause for a second and send your employee for training or send them on vacation, blah, 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 blah. I feel like I need to go on vacation, right? And I mean, I'm going to be honest. I feel like that's a lot. 1,500. That is a lot, but we're going to do it. I need my motivation to be right back up to the very top. You know, it really does need to be there. So I'll get 1,500 back for it as well. So send him on vacation. We'll get that money back. Train my CEO and complete 3 successful contract jobs. Okay. So employees, employee list. I'm on vacation, so I can't do anything with me. So I guess that's probably a good point to leave it there for today. Actually, I also just noticed there was a cat in that box. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. And I guess what I'll say, ladies and gents, is if you want to see more Startup Panic, then let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of the game. I think it's kind of cool. I don't think we're necessarily going to, I don't think this is going to necessarily be a tentpole series here on the channel or anything like that. But I kind of like it. I kind of like that it's pretty simple. I'm curious to see where it goes. It feels pretty much like Game Dev Tycoon, to be totally honest, so I'm enjoying it. I really am. So if you want to see more of it, do let me know, and I can certainly, make that happen. We all make mistakes, like I did when I chose to become a virtual assistant before it was cool. Now, when it's finally a big deal, people suddenly forget about me. What? Do you understand what I'm talking about? If you do, that means you're old. Anyway, the point is, we all make mistakes. If you've made an error when creating a feature, then you can revise it. A lousy feature means higher maintenance costs, or a competitor will develop a better version than you did. So I can revise a feature when it gets a bad score? Okay, I got it. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I can go back and I can revise my features. That's something we might want to look into as well if we do continue this series. Either way, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching Startup Panic. Oh my God. Whatever. It's on the Epic Games store is what it's on. So if you're curious about it, check it out over there. This video isn't sponsored or anything like that. I don't get any kickback. If you do, I'll put a link in the description though. The only thing is the key for the game was provided for free, and I kind of dig it. So check it out if you're interested, and if you want a series, do let me know as well. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.